Llena, me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster.
Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the San Diego Padres.
And now, please welcome
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after
San
this.
Diego Padres.
So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's the left fielder, Steven Kwan. And that's off the outside edge. And this one is off and running. Two balls, no strikes, the count.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Darvish kicks, delivers. Right through there for a strike. And a slider misses down and away. There's a swing and a drive. Full extension, makes the catch.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Now here is Kyle Manzardo. That one ripped but foul. Darvish, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Next offering is fouled back.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
2 down, bases empty. Jose Ramirez digs in now. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Righty delivers. And that one inside and it hit him.
Perfect.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Santana.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And the slider just misses. Santana, a former Gold Glove winner, 38 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one fouled off. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. Darvish checks on the runner. Ramirez dives back in safely. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball. That one not close. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 8, Lane.
There's Lane Thomas now. Chopped out in front of the plate. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Boog, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play, and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. And Cleveland on top 1-0. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
And there's a foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. And he grounds one to the right side. To second, there's Bogarts. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Guardians 1 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Petco Park. And on the mound in this one, Tanner Bybee. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Luis Arias, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Line drive, base hit, man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Thomas sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting third, the center fielder.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
That's a ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Ramirez pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Manny
Machado up to the plate. Just off the inside edge. Arise off of first with 2 away. Check to swing on the 1-0 and appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Santana under it and makes the grab. And that's the inning. Padres leave one, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in San Diego, and now the right fielder, Will Brennan.
Will Brennan.
Darvish back to work. And there's the strike.
Ball.
Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Balls it in, and there's 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Way high.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
1 out, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Brian Rocchio. That clips the corner. The 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Off the plate, and it's 2-1. And a strike. Two now. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball
Ball
one.
one, no strike.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That one to first, Arise. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Guardians, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. And another ball. Next offering is fouled back.
Aye.
3-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Fouled off. He was late. Pitch misses outside. And 1-1. Cronenworth gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I'll tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Here's Jason Hayward. Right down to shoot. Strike 1. Bybee picks to first. Cronenworth dives back in.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas. That's that fastball by him upstairs.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
They take the force out, and that will end the inning. One left for San Diego, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Kyle Manzardo. And that's downstairs and outside. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed. Hard hit left side. Bogarts with the throw to first. And one away in the top of the third.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Darvish delivers.
Ball 3.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
So a man aboard, and here is Carlos Santana. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball there.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Darvish checks on the runner. Ramirez back in on a dive. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And misses inside. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Rudder takes off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Rudder goes again. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on
batter,
first and
the center
second, they've
fielder,
set up a
Lane
double play opportunity. So
Thomas.
not a terrible result.
2 on, 1 out. And up next for Cleveland, Lane Thomas.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
There's a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That's down and in.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ramirez on second. Santana over at first with 1 away. Pitch misses inside, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. That's the second out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two on, 2 outs. Next
Ball 1.
offering misses down and away.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Pitch
That's
misses,
ball 2.
and the count's even at 2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that misses. And now it's 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Guardians strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now the veteran catcher, Elias Diaz. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Slow ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
The first baseman, number 4, Luis Arias.
Back to the top of the lineup, Luis Arias stands in. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's a slider for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That one in the dirt, and the count 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Padres go down 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Guardians 1 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Petco Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Will Brennan. That misses. Ball 1. Bullpen action for the Padres. Sean Reynolds, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Matsui also getting ready. Line drive.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Naylor measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2018.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Ball 1 there. Got him swinging.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Rocchio in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that just misses. That one the other way. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. On the ground to third. Machado slings it across. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in San Diego at the plate, Jackson Merrill. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And it is 2-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive. Comes a 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off and throw. And save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
Now Machado up here. First time up was a pop out. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
Merrill gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering upstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And there's the automatic. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field, raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that one fouled off. That's off the inside corner. And now it's even 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat. We go back to later on when this game is over. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a miss, strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the
0-1's the
ball in
count.
the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher
0-2
that
the
he's
count.
willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
On the ground to third. Throws to second for one. And that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Yuki Matsui.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Matsui.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 2 in this one. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for Cleveland.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Diaz makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In the dirt, blocked.
2 strikes. Ball 1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And the next pitch is way outside. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Inside. And the count is filled up. Up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos.
First and second, one out. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Kwan, the lead runner, out at second. Ramirez at first, one gone. And that one cutting but missing down low. Two on, one out. Just missed. Here's a 3-0. High fly ball down the left field line. Onto the third floor balcony and gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
One down. Next to hit, Lane Thomas. And that's outside.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one blasted deep to right. Going back. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Yuki Matsui is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
So they turn things over to the righty, Ryan Hoeing. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now Angel Martinez. And first offering is fouled off. That's a little bit low. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 out.
Oh, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Brennan in the box again. Takes a strike. And now it's even up. 4 runs already in the frame. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Nope.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. It's 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jason Hayward.
Hayward.
Bybee back to work. Fastball for a strike at 95.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Tirso Ornelas, the next to hit. That one off the mark. Ball one. Man at second. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that's outside. And that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder
Now
the entire at bat.
Oh,
And now it's Elias Diaz. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Close one,
ball
doesn't get the call. And that
1-0.
is ball 1. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Hayward, the lead runner at second. Ornelas on at first with nobody out. In the air, right side. Brennan on the move. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 4, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias getting ready to hit. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the number. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Cut off, now a throw home. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And the batter
Now
will be
batting,
Fernando
the right fielder,
Tatis Jr.
Tatis Jr.
And that
Yep,
one
that ball
just
went out.
misses. A ball and no strikes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next to hit, Jackson Merrill. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. Swung on, popped up left side. Ramirez drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Guardians 5 and the Padres 1. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. And that one clips the corner. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Adrian Morejon, the left-hander, up and throwing. Reynolds, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And that one is downstairs. 1-1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hayward makes the grab, one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. To the right side. Two quick outs to open the top of the sixth. So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's outside. It's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. Into center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle.
And now, Kyle Manzardo. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. That one close, ruled a ball. And 1-1. Kwan, the runner at first with 2 gone. The next pitch misses.
Outside.
And a count 2-1. And downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And it's fouled away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Struck him out looking. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Guardians 5 and the Padres 1. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny.
You know, Boo, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. popped up. Martinez brings it in. One down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. He's 2 for 2. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Kwan pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
2 outs, base is empty. Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 5-1. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. And the right-hander back to work. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And up next for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Booth.
Just missed. Throw to first. Ramirez back on a dive. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
Outstanding job behind the dish to catch him right there trying to steal. Really quick catch and throw, set up with great footwork. Man, he popped out of that crouch, threw a laser down to second base. Nice job.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's inside.
Ball 2.
Out towards left center. Hayward on his way in. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Here comes Lane Thomas. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First offering, and it just misses.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Guardians 5 and the Padres 1. Back here in San Diego, set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Jason Hayward. Foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. Tim Herron, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Sewald getting loose as well.
That's a ball.
I've gotten to call some incredible
1 ball, 2
NLDS
strikes,
games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS game 4 here in 22. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now
Manager out of the dugout
designated
now,
hitter,
and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Tanner.
pitching for
So
the Guardians.
Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Tim
Number
Herron.
29.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ornelas now at the plate as he swings through
0-1.
strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really
No
need to
balls, 2
hang in
strikes.
there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And
1
ball
ball,
1.
2
I
strikes.
don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And now
2
the
balls,
count is
2
even.
strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom of the 7th. Gets a piece and stays alive. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And he's got a double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Elias Diaz. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman.
So digging in, Luis Arias.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that is out of play. Ornelas on third. Diaz over at first with 1 away. Misses off the
Outside.
plate, and it's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr.
That's a ball.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
0-1, no strike.
Late on that fastball.
I think
I
he
got
was
1
sitting
ball,
off
1
speed
strike.
there.
fouls it off. Still 1-2. The tying run at the plate. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Tatis waits. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Manager out of the Guardians going with a new pitcher, Hunter Gaddis.
Number 33.
Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation. That's ripped into the outfield. And that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-2. You're watching Padres baseball on the show, San Diego. And now Will Brennan. Hoeing back to work. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground right side. Arise takes it to the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Catcher, Bo Naylor.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Brian Hoeing won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Adrian
Padres.
Morejon gets the ball now.
Number 50.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Bo Naylor will hit next. 1 for 3. And that skips in the dirt. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Ball to strike. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Checks his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. Joe McDonald rings him up.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Brian Rocchio. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. The Guardians go down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now Manny Machado. Fastball is outside.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Manny really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. Yo, 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Bogarts, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Machado, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Inside corner for a strike, 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch.
So they turn to their closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back to the top of the order. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. This to center field, and it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. Nobody out, runner at first. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
2 on, 1 out. Carlos Santana now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that one almost got him. High fly ball out towards left field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 1-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Angel Martinez digs in now. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Up the middle. What a stop from his knees. The throw in time. Got it.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
So bottom of the 9th. Now the DH for the Padres, Tirso Ornelas. Just missed. Clase, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a foul straight back. Stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And misses inside.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Good job to fight that one off. Oh, great stop. Onto the pitcher. Steps on the bag. Got him. Nicely done there.
Up next for the Padres.
Next for the Padres, Elias Diaz. That's way outside, and it's 1-0. And strike one to the catcher.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The Guardians trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Line to left. Diving, gets down, could the extra bases.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
To short, could be 2. 1 at second. The double play ends it right here.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.